thank you so much for joining me. Welcome
Thank you.
to the latest with Maya. For those of you who don't know, Michael has been in Ugly Betty, Single All the Way, Younger, and more. Michael currently stars as Brian in Shrinking. Thank you so much for being on my show. You have been a dream interview of mine for so long.
Oh, thank you. It's such a pleasure. I love what you're doing, and I'm very happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so what small things bring you joy on a daily basis?
Oh, wow. I I love when the it just happened. I'm in this hotel room in Times Square actually, and behind the computer is this beautiful view. And when the clouds, it's a little bit overcast, but every few minutes the clouds will move and the sun will break through, and that is something that always makes me, it's so inspiring to me when it's a perfectly lovely day, but then like sometimes the clouds will move just enough and the sun will come through, and the light will change and it'll get a little bit brighter, and the sun will come like hit me. Things like that really, I know that's a little bit like trippy dippy, but there's something about the sun breaking through the clouds that like it's a little thing, but it makes me so, so happy. Another one is when a dog wants to say hello.
Oh, yeah.
Yesterday, I was at the grocery store and someone had a dog, and I came near and I thought it looked cute, and I made eye contact with it. And as soon as we made eye contact, it started wagging its tail and jumped on me. And I love that. That's
Oh,
another thing that's like when you get chosen by a dog like that, there's nothing better.
yeah. Oh, I love that. Yeah, my family and I found we're in LA at the moment, and we found a street fair where there was an adoption, like a pet adoption tent, and they had all these dogs. And so my family and I were playing with these puppies, and it just made me so happy.
Oh, it's the best. They're the best.
Yeah, they are. And my sister got a picture of me holding this puppy that she was saying it looked like the dog was smiling as I was holding it. And so I'm like, I just love that. Dogs are the best.
Yeah, we don't deserve them.
Yeah, no, not at all. Um, so, sorry, I'm
Oh.
stumbling over all my words. Who has had the biggest impact on you professionally?
Interesting. That's a great question. I mean, probably Vanessa Williams, because we were on Ugly Betty together, and she, I played her assistant on the show, and the original idea was that her character was like a very difficult, demanding boss, and so everybody quit. Nobody would ever stay her assistant. So the original idea was that she'd have a new assistant in every episode of the show. And when I got cast as the assistant in the pilot episode, that was what I was told. And I wasn't going to be a series regular. I was only a co-star, which isn't even a guest star. It's like less than a guest star. Um, so I was like, okay, well, I'll be in this episode, and if this becomes a regular show, it was just a pilot. If this becomes a TV show, then there'll be other people. And, maybe if I do a good enough job, they'll have me back once or twice, in the future, or something. Who knows? And in some ways, that was really liberating. That I didn't have to like worry about the future. I could just like do my thing and get this little job and do it. So I was really going for it. I was really trying things. And I had this idea that the character was a sycophant and obsessed with her and wanted to be her. And so whenever we would stage a scene, whenever we would do like camera blocking, they always put me like behind her, kind of like. And so I thought, well, maybe I'm just doing her behind her. And if she goes like this, I'll go like this. And if she sits down slowly, I'll sit down slowly, and um And so I was doing that. And she didn't know because I was behind her. And someone told her, someone was like, "Hey, you know what that guy's doing behind you, Vanessa?" And she's like, "What? What is he doing?" And they said, "He's making fun of you. He's doing you. He's imitating you. He's mimicking you." And she came over to me and was like, "Hey, I hear you're doing me behind me." And I was like, "Well, this was fun. I guess I'm fired." And I said, "Yeah, I just thought it would be funny if like I was obsessed with you and I was doing you all the time." And she's like, "It is funny. What else can I do that you can do?" And so suddenly I'm giving her ideas of things she can do that then I can do. And then she's telling me, if you stand a little bit closer to me in this moment, you'll be in the shot. Because I didn't know where the cameras were. I didn't understand what. And for the entire 4 years, she always looked out for me. And and because of her, because she included me and because I was allowed to like do my thing, they put me in the cast photo at the end of the shoot for the pilot. And then I got made a series regular immediately. I was in every episode and I had a huge, massive, important role in the show. And that could have very easily been um, a, it could have very easily not happened if not for her. And so she did that one good thing for me. And then over the 4 years, she would always, always include me, talk about me, build me up to people. Um, she comes to see everything I'm in the theater. And she is a true class act. She's kind, generous, and she really like was the single most important person in my acting career because if not for her, I wouldn't have had that first big break, and who knows what would have happened.
Oh, wow. I love that.
She's the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah. So who has had the biggest impact on you as a person?
As a person in real life, mm, probably my partner Ryan, my other half Ryan. I mean, today is our actually today is our incorrect anniversary. We've always celebrated the 20th as our anniversary, but recently we found a photo from our first actual date and we realized it's the 24th. So today is our incorrect anniversary and Friday is our real anniversary and we will have been together 17 years. So that's a long time. And um, he is like my partner in life and, you know, essentially my spouse. And, but he's also like my best friend and a colleague. And um, we've had three pets together. So we've been dads together. And we have, and his family is my family. His nieces and nephews are my nieces and nephews, and mine are his. And we share this amazing life together. And we're very, very lucky that we get to both be actors and live. We split our time between New York and LA. And um, I have a very, very great. I get to share my life with a really cool person.
Oh, I love that. Happy anniversary.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. What is the greatest lesson you have learned from a character you've played?
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Well, I would probably say Brian and Shrinking. Brian, you know, this show I'm on now called Shrinking is about mental health. Ultimately, it's about this group of friends, uh, and in the middle is our three therapists who work together, and then they have they're friends with each other and colleagues, but they also have their families and then the people who live near them or are friends with them, and I play the best friend of one of them, Jason Siegel, and and so I'm a neurotic narcissist who is filled with anxiety and is selfish and um, and because his best friend is a therapist, he's constantly having to like butt up against his own mental health, and it's really interesting. And because of this show, I actually wasn't in therapy at all before I started doing the show, and because because we were dealing with mental health issues on every episode, and there was so much discussion about it in the scripts and with the individual characters. Excuse me. It made me want to look into my own mental health. And I had some things going on, when we first started shooting Shrinking that I wanted to like talk to somebody about, and so I got into it, and it was really great. It was really really cool to like have somebody to talk to, and I don't know that I would have done that if it hadn't been for the show. If the show hadn't sort of inspired me to, and I don't think I have the same neuroses or narcissistic tendencies that Brian does, but I have my own, you know, issues, and like we all do. And I think it was good for me to do that, and I think he inspired me to. This character inspired me to, and I'm better for it.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Yeah, my family and I are obsessed with shrinking.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so what song, no matter how many times you hear it, can always make you emotional?
Oh, I am a huge, huge Barry Manilow fan. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do.
Um, I like his music very much, and I like watching him perform. I've seen him in concert many, many times, dozens of times, really, and I've even gotten to meet him, and he's a really cool guy. But his music is the kind of music that I can put on if I'm in any extreme emotion. So if I'm very happy, I can put it on and it will be exciting and moving. And if I'm really sad or frustrated or really any extreme emotion, I will turn to Barry Manilow music. And my favorite Barry Manilow song is "Looks Like We Made It." Do you know that song?
Yeah,
Looks
I do.
like we made it.
Yeah.
And it can be both. Well, this is like what a great song can be. It can be both very joyful and very happy and anthemic, or it can be like, oh my God, this is so sad. It's so cathartic. It can be cathartic and sad and emotional. So that one gets me every time.
Oh wow. Yeah, I love that.
You got to
Um,
listen to it when we hang up.
yes, I definitely will. I don't know. I actually forgot that was Barry Manilow who sings that song. So
Oh, really? Yeah,
yeah, so thank you for reminding
you
me.
bet.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go listen to it. There's so many songs for me that also make me emotional. I lately it's I mean, always the song Because of You by Kelly
Oh,
Clarkson. That
so good.
yeah. Yeah, and sorry, I am again, my mind's kind of I'm so starstruck talking to you. I'm like
Oh,
forgetting everything.
no.
So, but yeah, a song called Play This When I'm Gone by MGK.
Oh, I don't know that one. I'll listen to it when we hang up.
It's so good, and yeah, that
Mm.
song always makes me emotional too.
Do you like Celine Dion?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Me too.
Yeah.
She's got some good ones too.
Yeah, she does. Yeah. So, when you're having a bad day, what can always make your day better?
Um, Going to the gym, actually. If I'm in a bad mood and I go to the gym, it will usually course correct my mood. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's about a feeling of accomplishment, or if it's literally some kind of blood, muscle endorphin boost that you get from exercising, whatever it is, whether it's just like 20 minutes on the treadmill or, like a whole 1 hour workout or a yoga class but doing something, tending to my fitness is always going to get me out of a funk for sure.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. So what has been the biggest obstacle you've overcome?
You know, I don't know. It's interesting because some of the obstacles that I think I might have had became strengths, like being queer might have been an obstacle for me in show business when I first got into it. But it actually ended up being a major strength for me, and it has what could have what and I was told by a lot of people early on in my career that it wasn't going to be helpful, that it was going to be hard, and that I had to avoid seeming gay or playing too many gay characters. And it's actually turned out to be like maybe my greatest asset, my queerness in a lot of ways. So that was an obstacle that I don't know that I came overcame, or if it just didn't end up being an obstacle at all. It ended up being an asset. But I will say I do have an obstacle that I have is I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know if you can see in if you look at this eye, it goes, can you tell in this angle? This is
Uh,
silly, but it goes wonky. It's kind of a lazy eye.
oh yeah.
I kind of have a lazy eye. It's not diagnosed. I wasn't ever diagnosed as a lazy eye. It's technically cerebral palsy of the fourth nerve, whatever that is. But because of that, I see double sometimes. If I'm looking in that direction, like I can see double right now. I see you there and I see you down there. So that has been as an actor and as a person like driving, you have to be really careful when you're driving. I don't want to see double when I'm driving,
Yeah.
obviously. And and in acting, like on camera, I don't want the camera to pick up my eye doing that. So I'll have to adjust. Sometimes I have to have conversations with the camera department and explain to them. And what's really interesting is um, I was talking to one of the guys in the camera department at Shrinking who pulls the focus. So there's a person whose job it is to make sure that the camera's in focus. And usually they sit like somewhere else and they're watching it on a monitor and they're pulling the focus. And I was talking to them and I brought it up. I was like, I have this thing with my eye. And he was like, "Oh, I know." I was like, "What?" And he's like, "I look at you a lot." And I realized, oh, because I think I'm able to control it, but it pops out sometimes, and it's been something. I had a teacher actually in drama school when I pointed it out to them. They said to me, "Well, good luck getting film roles." And I was like, "Whoa!" And I think in some ways that was a very annoying thing to hear, and very frustrating, and probably not fair. But it also, I think, made me take it really seriously and learn how to adjust um, to not have it happen so that it wouldn't affect me in my work. And if I get tired, it shows up more, and I don't have to worry about it on stage because the audience can't tell, but the other actors do. Sometimes I have to tell the other actors on stage, just so you know, I'm not crossing my eyes at you. It's just what my eyes do.
Yeah. Wow. I can relate to that because I have a lazy eye too.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah.
Do you
So
see double?
yeah, yeah, sometimes I do. Yeah, my glasses correct it, but when I'm
Oh,
really tired, you can see it with my glasses on too. So
I've
yeah.
never been able to find a pair of glasses that corrects it, unfortunately. It's
Hmm.
always been something that I have to, and I actually have neck pain because I have because
Oh,
of all the adjusting that I do.
oh, yeah. I always tilt my head to the left side, and I never realize I'm doing it until like my mom will walk up and put my head straight. Because
Yeah,
Yeah, she'll be like, put your head straight. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It is straight. And then she'll come up and fix it. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So I can definitely relate. Yeah.
We're both gonna have neck bar problems from our lazy eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, so I just have one more question for you. Um, so I love inspiring and motivational quotes. And this week, the one that spoke to me is when you photograph the moon, you don't say it's ugly. You say the photo doesn't do it justice. You should think the same way about you. Um, is there a quotation that has inspired you lately?
Hmm, good question. I'm doing Richard II right now. I'm in rehearsal for Shakespeare's Richard II. Um, and there's a lot of them. It's probably his most poetic play, Shakespeare's most poetic play, or one of certainly. And there is some really incredible language, and I have so much. I say so much. I say a lot in the play, but there's a there's a line he has where he's he gets his crown taken away from him. Basically, he's the king of England, and he's deposed by it's a lot of people that kind of come together to like say we need a new king, and he gets deposed and thrown in jail. And he talks a lot about how if he's not king, he's nothing. He has no name, no title, because he was basically born king. I mean, he was a kid when he was crowned, and um, he was in line, the succession of kings. So when he's no longer king, he's nothing. And he grapples with this idea of like, I'm not anything anymore. I used to be a king and now I'm nothing. And how can anyone be happy with being nothing or be at all pleased with being nothing? And he has a line where he's grappling with that, where he says, um, says essentially he says I was king and then I wasn't king and then I thought I was king and I thought I wasn't and then I was unkinged and straight am nothing but whate'er I be nor I nor any man that but man is with nothing shall be pleased till he be eased with being nothing, which basically means um, I have to be at peace with the fact that I'm nothing before I can achieve peace with my life. Which is a big old idea.
Yeah.
It's a big old idea. And obviously, like he was king and thought that God chose him to be king. And and so like that's a whole mindset like you have to like let go of or agree to play the role. Like that God chose him to be king. And maybe that's true. Maybe that, um, but to play a character who was chosen by God, to come to terms with then suddenly not being king, which is like like you don't just you don't just eventually it's not like you die, like you're king until you die, or until someone gets you out of your king, off the throne for whatever reason. And in this case, he was deposed and thrown in jail, and so that was not the way it was supposed to go. And anyway, I know that's I don't know if it's exactly motivational, but it's inspiring to me, the idea that like I have to be. It sort of says to me, I have to be okay with who I am first.
Yeah.
You know, I have
Yeah.
to come to terms with me and who I am and my existence. And until I'm okay with that, how can I be okay with anything?
Yeah. Oh, I really like that. Yeah. Um, well, that was my final question for you. I can't thank you enough for joining me. It's seriously a dream come true to be
Oh,
talking with you. I love
thank you, Maya.
everything you've done, and Single All the Way is like one of my comfort movies. So I
Oh,
rewatch it all the time. So it's
no,
just,
thank you.
yeah, it's a dream come true to be talking with you. So thank you.
Well, thank you. You inspire me, and it means a lot that you wanted to do this, and I'm so glad we got a chance to talk, and um, and I'll see you on TV this Christmas when you watch Single All the Way again.
Yes, I actually just rewatched it yesterday, so
Oh wow.
so it doesn't have to be December for me to rewatch
Okay,
it.
good.
So
Oh, I love it. Christmas in October. Perfect.
yeah.
Well,
Yes.
good. Well, please say hi to your family for me. And the new season of Shrinking is coming out soon. It's really, really wonderful. I think you're going to like it a lot.
Oh, I'm so excited to see it. And yeah, thank you so much again. And I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Maya. You too.
Thank you. Bye.
Great to see you.
You too.
Bye. All right. Take
Bye.
care.
You too. And that's a wrap on today's edition of The Latest to Admire.